Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the planning of a prostate. So this is series 1. This is the 3-plane localizer over here. You can find the prostate right in here. This is where I am centered. You have the bladder coming in. Now let's take a look. You can see the prostate right in here with the seminal vesicles branching off the back right there, right underneath the prostate. I'm sorry, right in between the bladder and the rectum, coursing this way. Okay, and we can see in the coronal plane coming into view be the prostate right in here. And so basically what we would do is if I do cross-reference series 3, XR3, it'll show my slice planning. You can see the prostate right there. Okay, so now let's go to the Sagittal T2. This right here is the resultant series, Sagittal T2. So in here, you can see very well the bladder, the prostate, all in here. Very nice. You can see the seminal vesicles branching off the back right here. You can see all of that right here. If we go to midline, we would be able to see the prostatic urethra would course right through here. A little difficult to visualize, but you can see the membranous urethra right through here, which is where the perineal membrane courses through, or the pelvic floor right in here. And you can see it as the penile urethra in here as well. A little difficult to visualize as well. Now up top, again, you could see the seminal vesicles. If we go medial to those, we should be able to see the vas deferens. Let's see. I believe these are them. Not for a certain, but typically the vas deferens would come this way and go down that way. This is actually lateral, but still. I believe that's the vas deferens. I can see it on the other side as well. I may be incorrect, but this is typically what I cover just to be sure. However, you can still see the seminal vesicles all back here, and you can see the prostate very well. This is the symphysis pubis. So if we go here, this is midline, and we type in cross-reference, let's just say series 4, the coronal, XR4, enter, we could see how I prescribe slices for my coronal image. You want to cover in front of the prostate. I typically provide a couple extra slices just in case, and then a couple extra slices behind the distal aspect of the seminal vesicles, or posterior aspect of the seminal vesicles. Sorry, my cross-reference is only there for the one slice. But yeah. Put it down here again. Okay. Now if I want to prescribe my axial, right in here, I would bring this up right here. We'll scroll through. Bladder, of course. Seminal vesicles all in here. The vas deferens would be like right in here, give or take. Or should be, rather. And you can see the very large prostate right here. With its numerous regions. Okay. Follow that urethra if you wanted. A little difficult here, but still. That is the prostate. Right there. This is your DWI sequence. This is where it gets very difficult to visualize if they don't fast properly or perform that fleet enema. Here, this is, believe it or not, a really good DWI image or series of the prostate. And it's very normal to turn out this way Very often it's worse than this if they don't pass gas, or if they have gas in the rectum, like back here. And that's why we perform those fleet enemas. Wait until you see this next series. So again, you can see it right in here. DWI, still DWI, and in here we have, yet again, just different B values for those. And lastly, I'll show you guys how I prescribe my 3D, if I can. So this right here is the 3D, and it shows the various stages of contrast enhancement right in there. Unfortunately, I cannot view slice planning, I don't think, for this one. So this is the 3D. Obviously these slices aren't here, but this is where it covers above and below. Basically your slice coverage should be below the perineal membrane and the membranous urethra, and above the seminal vesicles. I like to cover above the vas deferens if possible.